This is your year. No more procrastination and abandoned New Year's resolutions because the time to act is now. In today's video, I'm giving you the ultimate New Year reset guide, sharing all my best tips on how to stick to your goals, get your life together, and set yourself up for success to actually turn your dreams into reality this year. I truly feel like one of the most important aspects of accomplishing your New Year's resolutions and reaching your goals in general is establishing a good routine. I find that my productivity is always highest when I start my day off with a series of productive yet mindful habits that allow me to feel energized and excited for the day, including making my bed, doing some morning stretches, listening to high vibe music, doing my skincare, and doing some journaling. Introducing morning habits that align and encompass your goals is essential and a great habit to establish at the start of the year. The new year, I'm feeling good. I have such a good feeling about this year. I don't know if that's just me being a little delusional, but I've seen so many posts of people saying like, this is going to be a great year, and I've been having that feeling for months, like that this next year is going to be a great year. We're going to be doing some cleaning, organizing, starting to check things off of my to-do lists, starting to work towards some of my goals, implementing healthy habits like working out, meditating, yoga, eating healthy food, going for walks. There is so much to do. But I just feel like January and February are kind of where you like grind and set yourself up for success so that you can experience the prosper and abundance of your hard work throughout this remainder of the year. So that's kind of what I'm aiming to do. If you've been watching me for a while, you've probably seen me eat this exact breakfast multiple times before, but I can't get over it. I just feel like I've created the perfect combination of a breakfast yogurt bowl. It's so good. I just made some green tea. I'm about to eat my breakfast and read. Reading in the morning is my favorite time to read. It's like perfect way to start my day off slow, even just like one chapter or like 10 or 20 pages. I'm so excited to read this book. I mentioned in my other New Year's video that I really want to start reading some nonfiction. I've heard really good things about this book. I'm kind of just excited to open myself up to some new viewpoints, and I'm really intrigued by the concept of kind of conditioning your subconscious mind in order to get the things that you want. I think lots of topics in this book really appeal to me, so if you're looking for some good nonfiction, I think this one's worth checking out. Next up on my agenda for the day is doing some things that I've been putting off doing. Examples include making some appointments that I just haven't gotten around to making, or doing some things online, just like random things that I've been putting off but that I need to get done. They won't even take that long and I just need to like check them off. So I definitely encourage you to do this as well, especially if you had like a certain doctor's appointment you've been wanting to make, or like you want to see a specialist, if you want to see a dietitian, a therapist. Now is the perfect time at the start of the year, like you get it scheduled. Next thing that I definitely want to do is clean my room. Although, if I'm being honest, my room is genuinely never messy. It's not like I need to like pick up a bunch of clutter and stuff, but what I do need to do is just do some more deep cleaning tasks. And I also need to take down my Christmas decor. Starting the year off with the clean room is such a great feeling. Also, this seems kind of weird, but I've noticed that if I wear heavier clothes like sweats, pajamas, heavy hoodies, I feel literally less productive. Like, it actually makes me feel heavier and weighed down. So when I want to be more productive, I will literally put on, even like changing from sweatpants to leggings or just like lighter clothing so that I feel more productive. So I'm gonna change right now to kind of get me like in the groove. We're gonna put on a good playlist. I've been just listening to my high vibe playlist constantly. If you want to check out my Spotify, it is Sophie DiLoreto. I have playlists for probably everything you can think of. I just finished with cleaning up my room. It feels so good and clean in here. It feels so nice. There are some things I want to like redecorate and move around, but I'm actually doing like a full room makeover like next week. So I'm just gonna wait until then, even though there's a lot of things as I'm going around my room that I'm like, oh, I don't really like that. I'm just gonna wait for then to fix it. So stay tuned for that video. Now I'm gonna do a workout. I do like a 15 to 25, sometimes like a 30 or 40-minute workout most days of the week. In my New Year's resolutions, my goal was like 5 days a week, and I feel like I do that pretty much every week, so I'm pretty consistent with it. But I love doing low impact training most days, so unless I'm feeling particularly high energy, then I'll do something that's more high energy, but I like to just base it off of how I'm feeling. And I feel like that's really important for trying to stick to, especially your fitness New Year's resolutions or goals. You have to listen to your body, and if there's a certain day where you're just not feeling that great, or you're kind of tired and you feel like you can't do something super crazy and high intensity, then do something lower intensity. Maybe do yoga or just Pilates. It's slower and it's more controlled, but you're still definitely getting in a good workout. So I'm gonna do one today. I'm going to do the 15-minute slim and toned thighs Pilates workout. As someone who has been drinking smoothies for a very, very long time, I also feel that I've perfected my smoothie recipe, and I'm gonna show you how to make the best smoothies ever. They pretty much need to have a banana in it, but if you're the type of person who just like cannot stand bananas, or you like can't have bananas in your smoothie, there isn't really a good substitute except maybe yogurt. The creaminess that they give and the texture and the thickness, because I like my smoothies very thick. It's just unparalleled with the bananas, so it needs to have a banana. Don't add blueberries unless you want it to be like a berry smoothie. In my opinion, I feel like they make it a very ugly color unless you're just going for the full berry type of thing. But I actually don't love blueberries in my smoothies, so I think the best fruits for smoothies are obviously bananas, strawberries, peaches, mangoes, and pineapple. They work amazing. If you want to make a green smoothie, which is what I'm gonna make today, use fruits that are light in color, like bananas, pineapple, mango, peaches, rather than like raspberries, blueberries. With the spinach, it's just gonna turn brown. If you don't care about the color of your smoothie, then like that's fine, but I do feel happy when my smoothie is either like a really pretty bright green or like pinkish, whatever, but not brownish gray. That's just my preference. The best liquid to use for smoothies is coconut water. If you're using almond milk, any type of milk for your smoothies, wrong. I'm just kidding, it's not wrong. You can use whatever you'd like. But when I started using coconut water for my smoothies, not coconut milk, coconut water, unreal. It is unreal the difference that it makes. It is so refreshing, and it can't be like Vita Coco, the cheap, gross coconut water. Unfortunately, this coconut water is very expensive, but I used to think that I didn't even like coconut water because I only tried the Vita Coco one. That one tastes nasty. It does not taste anything like this. This is refreshing, crisp. It is very expensive, like I said, but to me, it's worth it. Really did not mean to go on a whole smoothie rant just now, but I feel so wise in this category. Have to say, wash your greens. Even if it says triple washed 3 billion times, it doesn't matter. Wash them thoroughly. But also, I'm adding spinach. I usually like to have kale. Kale is my green of choice. It's my favorite. I just really like it. I know lots of people, they hate on kale. I love it. I'm absolutely like a kale advocate, but at the grocery store, the kale was very wilty, so we're using spinach. I love vegetables, but if you're someone that struggles to get veggies or your greens in, this is a great way to add them in. And you really can't taste it unless you add a ton, so. Now something that I want to do is make a new playlist for the year. If you know me, you know that I love making playlists for every occasion, season, even for different events in my life, like trips that I go on. There's always just a certain vibe that I feel like these different times have, and I like to have a playlist that goes with it, but I actually don't think I've ever made like a playlist for the year, so this might be kind of interesting, but I just feel like I want to make it almost like a way of manifesting through the music. Like I want the music to have the vibe that I'm trying to go for. I also have this journal called Do It For Yourself, and I love this thing. It is so powerful, and I have found that like having constant reminders of my goals really helps me achieve them. That's why I made a physical copy of my vision board. I made physical lists of my morning routines and night routines on paper. I just have a continual input of those things into my life. This journal is just amazing. I recommend it so highly if you have really any type of goal. I feel like this works best for if you want to have like some type of channel, if you want to make a blog or a website or a brand, or if you want to write a book or like create anything, maybe start a podcast, like start making music. I don't know, if you have some type of goal that's kind of tangible like that, but it's sort of difficult for you to get started, this really helps take a lot of the roadblocks away, and it helps you start thinking through how to get to your goal in small steps. So I'm gonna work on this for a little bit. If you don't have a journal like this, I would recommend just looking up some motivational journal prompts, or like journal prompts for reaching your goals. Walking is so good for your mental health, your physical health, just your overall body. I constantly think about the fact that your body wants to move. Some days where I'm just sitting like working at home all day, I literally will have maybe 1,000 or 2,000 steps, and I just like, that's not good. It's not enough. So even though I do workouts and stuff at home, it's not like walking or running. So I want to do some more focused cardio type things and just get my whole body moving for a while. So I've been trying to start walking as often as I can. I honestly want to start doing 2 walks a day now, like one in the earlier part of the day and one later in the day. Like this is a good way to help break up the day and keep your body feeling good, like keep your mind sharp. So we're gonna go take a walk.
I know that lots of people have New Year's resolutions to eat healthier, and I think that it's something good for everyone to strive for in general. One of the ways that I make this easier for myself is by meal prepping. Meal prepping can seem really daunting, but I just take around 45 minutes 2 times a week. It makes having healthy meals every day so much easier. One of my absolute favorite ways to unwind is by taking a self-care bath. I love making the bathroom as cozy as possible by lighting lots of candles and practicing as many self-care rituals as I have time for. I think that taking the time to allow your body and mind to decompress is just as essential as being productive and getting things done. So don't forget to allow yourself time to just relax and appreciate all of the things that your body has done for you.
Really hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope it motivated you to kind of reset your life for the new year and start creating habits now that can turn into amazing, prosperous things in the future. And comment this emoji if you watched all the way up until this point. And if you did, you are a real one. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.